What up, what up, what up? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one is from We the People, okay? Thought I'd check this one out. I know I'm doing a lot of court stuff. I'm, trying to keep in the mix of the reality stuff and, relationships, give my perspective on it. This is another one from We the People, and this is Judge Lauren Lake, okay? Thought I'd give it a shot. So without further ado, I'm not gonna hold you. Let's just go in.
I was born and raised in Detroit. Growing up there, I saw people like me running things. This is a courtroom, not a circus, so we're gonna calm down.
I'm sorry.
What I found there was a passion that I didn't know existed.
This is the bottom line.
I'm excited to free fall into the limitless possibilities with We the People. So many are fearful of the law. They think it's something that works against them.
I think you need to begin to accept responsibility for your mistakes.
We are the people.
Matthew Renner claims he shouldn't have to pay for the cost of his ex-girlfriend's new cell phone now that they've broken up. Natalie Baylor says the phone was a gift to replace the one Mr. Renner broke.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lauren Lake presiding.
You may be seated. Thank you, Sean. Good day, everyone. Good day. This is the case of Renner versus Baylor. Mr. Renner, you are suing Ms. Baylor for $1,200. You say it's because of an iPhone you gave her and unpaid mobile bills. Explain to the court what happened.
Yeah, so I'm suing my ex-girlfriend for $1,200 for a phone. I brought hers when hers broke during our relationship. Everything was going good. We got along great. One time we were hanging out. Her phone broke. I got offered from my phone company, a free phone with extra line.
Hold on, Ms. Baylor. Let me get the case started. I want to understand why he is suing you.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. So when the phone broke, I got her a new one on my line. I got a free phone for an extra line. I got it for her.
All right, so you added an extra line to your account.
Yes.
And it was a free phone.
Yes.
And
That was free.
You gave her the phone.
Yes.
Did you pay for her service on your account as well?
I did.
Not all the time.
All right, so Ms. Baylor, did he give you a phone when your phone broke?
Yes, because he broke the phone.
Oh, you didn't add that part in, Mr. Renner.
Of course not.
Your Honor, I did not break the phone, but I did buy her a new phone regardless. And
No.
What happened to the phone?
No. So what he doesn't mention right here is that he used to be paranoid about who was texting me, paranoid who was in my DMs, and I remember the specific day he got mad at me and snatched my phone, and the phone broke on the floor, and he had no choice to give me another phone, because what could I do with no phone?
Did you try to snatch the phone and it fell on the ground, Mr. Renner?
No, Your
Yes.
Honor, I did not.
So what happened in your estimation?
In my estimation, what happened is I was walking up behind her. She dropped her phone.
Why would I drop
In my opinion, this is what really going on. She is always on her phone talking to people, talking to other guys and things like that, which she brings
That's
to my
what you're
attention
assuming.
a lot.
I'm not talking to any guys, and that's why we broke up, because I cannot, this is what I do all the time.
So you get a phone, and then what happens?
And now he's asking me for $1,200.
For the price of the phone?
Yes.
Right. After
Why?
So after we split, after we broke up,
How long after you bought the phone did you break up?
it had been a couple months. It was a couple months, yeah.
All right, so you get the phone for her, and then in just 2 months after that, you all break up?
He broke up with me, yes, because again, like I'm telling you, he has such insecurities. For him, I'm always pursuing other people. For him, I'm always on the phone to talk to other people, whenever the real reason why I'm on the phone is to help him with his business and help myself on my business.
What kind of business do you do where she helps you using the phone?
Well, he's not good. I'm sorry, but we got to say what it is. He's not good at, putting out there what he's doing. He's a very talented, I got to admit, tattoo artist, but it doesn't stop there. You have to put yourself out there. I am a graphic designer, so I have to put my talent and whatever I know what to do the best out there on social media.
So you felt like he was not having a big enough social media presence to support a business that could be doing a lot better if he was out there.
Especially after what he'd been through during the pandemic. I mean, me as a partner, I want to lift him up. If he's, doing financially good, I'm doing financially good as well. It's a 50-50.
So let me ask you this. Were these phones in your personal name, Mr. Renner, or your business name?
Personal name.
Okay. But you knew that she was going to use the phone to do a little help for you.
Yeah.
Right. And it did begin that way. But again, I'm a tattoo artist. She helped me with taking pictures of the art I was doing, posting it, and things like that. And it went great. Every single time there'd be any disagreement between me and her, I would get thrown in my face that she had other men that she could be with.
Yeah.
Men from my Instagram account that she was running, men from her Instagram account that she was running, whatever man from either account she.
I believe that part of it. First of all, on first instinct, I would say he's suing her for $1,200. If I'm not mistaken, I thought she said he got the phone for free, and then he broke the phone. So if he got it for free and he broke the phone, I don't understand why he's suing her for $1,200. Maybe I'm missing something. But he does seem a bit insecure, but it seems like she was getting him to the point of feeling insecure, telling him she could be with this guy, she could do. Look, listen, everybody gonna love who they gonna love, right? The color, it's a thing, but it's really not a thing. Sometimes I feel like, people of the lighter complexion, they make you want to feel like it's a privilege to be with them. They don't have to be with you. That goes for the men, that goes for the women. So I would say probably maybe white guys don't do it as much. I think they do it though. Maybe not as much as white women do. I don't know. It's probably a little equal, to be honest. But sometimes they, the reason they get in these relationships so they can feel superior to somebody. So she like, look, I can be now look, this could be totally disconnected from race too, right? I mean, a sister can tell this guy this too, and he probably respond the same way. So it's not necessarily tied to race, but you have to sort of check that first before anything else, because it is a thing. Since they are an interracial couple, you got to take that into consideration. You can't just toss that to the side. Is she making him feel like it's a privilege to be with her because she's of a, she sounds like she got an accent too. I don't know where exactly she's from, but it sounds like she got a bit of an accent, but it sounds like she's trying to make him feel like it's a privilege to be with her, and making him a little insecure. So it's working. Okay, you getting what you asked for, pretty much. That's how I see it. Anyway, let's go back in.
She would put in my face that anytime she could go be with them, and she could leave me and go be with them.
And
if I wasn't doing what she wanted me to do, if I wasn't pleasing her however she wanted to be pleased, she would immediately go in my face.
No, let me tell you something. I emphasize the fact that there is plenty of men that are waiting for me outside of the house to let you know that, listen, I still choose you. I still choose you every single day, no matter what.
Your Honor, it is not a matter of a question of my care.
This sounds like a typical argument, doesn't it, Sean?
Absolutely.
Coming up.
Because mind you, he broke up with me for some stupid reason. I had to walk out of the house this night. Let me be completely honest with you.
That's what I hope you're going to do in court.
We're back.
Wow, he broke up with her. That was interesting. I wonder why he broke up with her. Maybe because he was tired of feeling insecure. If he broke up with her, let me just say this. Probably out of every 10 breakups, maybe only 2 men break up with women. The other percentage is 80% that women break up with the men. Same thing in divorces. It's around 70%, 70 to 80%. The same thing with breakups that are not marriages. So if he broke up with her, she probably was giving him a reason to do that. Because men got to really feel like this chick is going to she's going to put me in a bad space. I'm gonna have to get away from her before a lot of men will break up with a woman. Either they feel like they're not getting something, or it's mainly because they're not getting something. Men really break up with women when they're not getting something, whether that be attention, intimacy, respect, honor. They break up with women when they're not getting something. So let's hear why he broke up with her.
Back with exes Matthew Renner and Natalie Baylor, who are fighting over a cell phone.
So you all got into it about the phone, about social media. There were insecurities there. There were all those things. And this led to the breakup?
We got into an argument, okay? And after this argument, he told me, well, if this is what you desire, if this is what you want to do, just go. Go with the man
that she sees, the ones that she likes, the ones she talks to.
Absolutely
if that's
not.
what she wants, she threw in my face.
This is assumption, and you cannot. There is no facts. There is no fact. You literally packed my stuff and put the stuff in front of the door because I had to stop this conversation.
Because she walked out, she left. And the night before, she speeds out the house. She goes, I could be with anybody I want to. All these guys talking, I can be with them. I said, if that's what you want to be, if you want to be, that's what you want to be, then go ahead and you do that. She picks up herself and she storms out and she leaves.
I stormed out.
Next morning, she's not there. She's still gone.
How did we get to the point where you think she owes you for this phone?
That's insecurity.
So she comes back when I was at work, gets her stuff. We never talked. We haven't talked since then.
No,
I get a bill that says that I owe $1,200 for the termination of the contract from the phone because she decides to switch her number and the line. Yes.
Got it. So once she takes the phone off your account,
yes,
then it's like the price of the phone escalates. It's no longer free because it's not associated to your other phone.
Yes.
But I'm not using the phone anymore because, mind you, he broke up with me for some stupid reason. I had to walk out of the house this night. Let me be completely honest with you.
That's what I hope you're going to do in court.
Well, exactly. So when you see our conversation, you see that we cannot get to an agreement. Whenever that happens within closed doors, behind closed doors, the only thing that you have to do at some point is to step out of the house. It just escalates.
You needed to step out to de-escalate the anger. You did not want something to happen that shouldn't happen, the anger,
and not dealing with your insecurity.
And that's why you didn't come back.
Yes.
But you weren't going to leave the relationship.
No, of course not. How would I leave a relationship over a phone? I mean, that's insane to me.
So the point is, why didn't you all work it out and get back together then?
Right.
Because I believe that he's putting on me, projecting on me things that he doesn't want me to do, and he makes me feel bad for things that I'm not doing. Mind you, he is right here complaining about stuff such as I left the house and I didn't come until next morning, whenever for a whole weekend I didn't hear from him when he was in jail because he couldn't pay for the child support of his baby mama. And then you want me, and then
that was a mouthful. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out how we get to the price of the phone. You done gone way down the rabbit hole.
We're talking about $12,000 that he owes to his baby mama and not $1,200. So you know what I'm saying? To me, it just doesn't make sense. To me, we're not in court because
Mr. Renner, you better jump in here because Ms. Baylor's telling all your business.
Yeah, I know. She definitely is. So
how do we, at what point do you say, I need the money back? Do you ask her for the phone back or for the money for the phone back? What do you do?
I don't ask her about anything until I got a bill. As soon as I got a bill, I messaged her and I asked her. And I said to her, hey, got a bill? I'm going to need...
Is that the bill?
This is the bill.
Let me see it, please.
I'm not paying for a phone that I'm not using anymore.
This is the cell phone bill. I see $1,200, and now he owes it because it got disconnected from his account.
I mean, I'm not going to
So you disconnected it. Do you admit that?
Yes.
But now you say you're not using it.
No, I'm not on his account anymore.
Oh, but you're still using the phone.
No.
Where's the phone?
I mean, probably at my house. If you want the phone.
That's what I'm saying. Just give him the phone back. Just keep the phone on his account and pay him the balance of talk time or whatever you do. But if you don't want to be associated with him no more, just give him the phone back. You're not using it. At least that's what you said. You're not using it. So you take the phone, you take it off of his account. He gets charged for it after that. It sounded like it was free as long as it was on his account, but she took it off of his account. So then they said, okay, well, we want our $1,200 then, since you ain't gonna be using our phone service, because it was a service plan. And then you decide not to even use the phone anymore. So why did you even take it off the account if that were the case? It's a lot of ego, a lot of anger, a lot of spite going on. Should she have to pay this guy? Just my initial thoughts. I haven't seen this before. I don't know what Judge Lake is going to say. I'm gonna just give my opinion about this right now. I think that she should just give him the phone back. He put it back on his account and everybody is satisfied now. Who is he gonna get that phone to? Who knows? He could use it as a business phone or whatever the case may be. Or he could, I don't know if he can do this, but see if he could return the phone back to the company and just not use the, be charged for it. But at least they have possession of the phone so they could resell it. So I think that she should give the phone back and let him deal with the the business side of it on his own. Or she should just get back with the dude. Okay, just get back with him, activate the phone, y'all kiss and make up, because obviously there's still some passion there for each other. There's still some I think they still care for each other. They just did everything out of anger and frustration. But she got to stop teasing him about she can have any man she wants. That really pissed him off and upset him, and I don't blame him. I would have been upset about that too. Stop throwing that in my face. You keep talking about it. I'm gonna grant your wish. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna set you free. You talk about it so much, you must want to do it. You know what I mean? So go be with them then. You know. But if you want to be with me, then stop talking about other men. Period. You know, that's not helping our relationship at all. If I were to come up in this house talking about all the chicks I could be with besides you, you would feel a way about it. Okay. I think that, well, I mean, she said that they can't really talk and they can't really communicate. So maybe it's best that they not get back together. But I still think she should give him back the phone and let him do the business side, deal with the business side of it. But if she can't if she can't produce that phone, I think she should be responsible for paying him the $1,200, because you can't just get rid of the phone that I got you and not produce it and then think that you don't have nothing to do. Now, is it a gift? And that's a good question. I don't necessarily, I don't know. It's a phone, but getting her the service was the gift. I would say getting her the service was the gift. not the $1,200. Like I'll get you a phone as long as you're on my plan, and we'll pay monthly. I don't have no problem with that. But once you make me get overcharged for it with this $1,200, that wasn't the gift I gave you. I didn't give you the physical phone. I gave you the service as a gift. At least that's where I'm coming from. I gave you the service on the phone. The phone is just a means to the service. But once you start doing your own stuff with it and taking it off my account, that's not the gift I got you. Okay. I didn't give you $1,200. Just saying.
Anyway, I can totally give you the phone back.
I was gonna say she said she can give him the phone back. I'm still trying to figure out what her accent is. She may be Mexican or Hispanic or something. But let's see what Judge Lake says.
You want to use it. I mean, that's no problem.
So it took you all to come all the way to We the People and waste all. Don't talk over me.
Sorry.
It took you all to come all the way to We the People for you to look at him and say,
right,
I'll give you that phone back.
That's the miscommunication that we've been dealing with since the beginning of our relationship. Never ever once.
Miscommunication. It's total and utter lack of communication.
Absolutely.
Now I got a new theory. I think she was holding on to that phone so that she can get back with him. I think she was using that phone as a hostage. Okay, ransom. I got your phone. You need to talk to me. Let's talk. Let's get back together. And but now that she's in court, she got to admit she can give him the phone back. But before then, I think she was using it as ransom to try to make him talk to her and make, try to force the situation of them getting back together. Let's go back in.
It's ridiculous how much time and energy you waste of your own and of the courts.
Right.
Are you willing to give him the telephone back?
Yeah.
Do you want the telephone back?
Yes, Your Honor.
I thought you should say it, because the real truth is you bought the phone as a gift. Gifts are not revocable. You give something, you don't get it back just because you broke up.
Just like
wasn't it? We made
Listen, I'm done. Because both of you are basically telling the same story. But what you're not understanding is the phone was a gift. But what I got her to say is that she will give you that phone back. Because I was not going to rule in your favor anyway, so you better be lucky she said that.
Were you going to see
It's the order of Miss Baylor. If you do not stop running your mouth while I'm talking.
I apologize.
It is the order of this court. You return the phone to Mr. Renner, since you said in open court you were willing to, and he accepted the phone. Judgment is for the defendant, with the understanding that the phone is returned to you. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court is adjourned.
All rise.
Judge Lake has ruled in favor of the defendant.
Yeah, I was, again, obviously I haven't seen this before, but I was questioning that gift side of it. And I said that I would have said I gave her the service as a gift. I didn't give her the phone as a gift. But the judge would kind of ruled in her favor as it being a gift, but she kind of made her admit to giving the phone back. So in essence, she still loses, and you can kind of tell with the look on her face, like, did I win or did I just lose? I don't understand. Now if I give the phone back, now he don't have to take me back. He don't have to reconcile with me. I was using that as leverage over him. I don't know. What do y'all think about this? Put it in the comments. Did the judge get it right? Did she get it wrong? And as far as y'all are concerned, I'll be interested to know. Hit the like, hit the share, and the subscribe. I'll catch you in another one, and we'll watch some more stuff together. Me and you. All right? Peace.
Miss Baylor,
I'm sorry.
if you do not stop running your mouth while I'm talking,